8 limbs of yoga or 8 steps of yoga. There are systematic steps, as you find the steps in the ladder, and if you understand all the steps properly and systematically, you will not have any problem. If you once understand them properly, and if you practice them. In 28th Sutra, it is explained that tadjapas tadartha bhavanam. By concentrating, by remembering the mantra, not repeating, remembering the mantra, and what mantra is, meditating on the meaning of the mantra. It can help you in attaining the highest stage. So there are two things, remembering the mantra and meditating on the meaning of the mantra. Are two different things. Here comes a subtle boundary between these words. Remembering a mantra, you remember it. I remember that this is a candle. I don't commit any mistake. If I remember this candle, how is it going to help me? It's not going to help me. It's not mere remembering. You see, when you remember the sound, it is important for you to remember the sound constantly. You see, because then you can watch the capacity of your mind. How many times your mind runs here and there, you can easily watch and see. If your mind starts remembering and suddenly starts recollecting other thought patterns, it means there are some important things left behind in the unconscious mind. Your mind is preoccupied, see, which is coming in the way of your remembrance. You can easily find out the obstacles, you see, in the path of your enlightenment. Patanjali doesn't talk about obstacles first. He talks about the obstacles when you have started remembering your sound, and when you start meditating on the meaning of the sound, not before that. He makes you aware that immediately you will have obstacles. So those who expect many pleasant things during meditation in the beginning should forget that. You are bound to become aware of the obstacles in the beginning. This is definite thing. That's why Patanjali says, first do this, and after that he explains the obstacles you have to go through. You become aware of the diseases you suffer from, you become aware of the mental anguish, you become aware of your sansaya, doubtful nature of your mind, you become aware of your preoccupation, you become aware of many, many problems. You see, how dull, how lazy are you? You become aware when you start practicing it. So he is talking about the obstacles therein. When you start meditating, then you become aware of the obstacles that you have to face. Before that, you cannot. You don't understand much about your internal states. So you are not aware of the obstacles therein. You become aware of the obstacles when you start practicing, because the awareness expands. When you start practicing, when you start treading the path of inner world, then your awareness starts expanding. And when awareness starts expanding, all the obstacles are there before you. The obstacles come before you to your mental field. So it's natural for any student to be aware of the obstacles. Yet, you are not attaining it. You are suffering. You become depressed. Oh, I am working hard, nothing is happening. You see? Even then it's a pain. So you should realize first that there is pain. There is way of getting freedom from that pain. Then there is a state which is free from pains. So dukkha, pain is there. There is a state which is free from all pains, and then you attain your goal. When you understand this eightfold system, you understand this ladder which is called Raja Yoga ladder or Astanga Yoga ladder, then there will be no problem. Astanga, Asta means 8. Anga means limbs. 8 limbs of yoga.